Hello everyone, Kalimera, good day, hola, how are you all? This is Kathy from Divine Debut. Thank you so much for being here, 7th of May 2020. Thank you so much for yesterday's comments and your love. I really feel very humbled and it makes my effort very worth it, and it makes me tirelessly want to give you more back. I want to thank you so much. Your comments are amazing, and it is my pleasure bringing these readings to you. Of course, I just want to say that as the moon moves quickly, the moon is our emotions, it's our subconscious. The moon now is in the sign of Scorpio. We're just a few moments before the exact full moon in Scorpio. And we know that Scorpio is very deep. It's also, getting very intimate and sharing on a very deep level. Whether it's our emotions, whether it's our money, whether it's sharing intimately, physically with others. Scorpio is very transformative, and this full moon is going to show you something that has come to a culmination. Now, as I give love out, the love is coming back to me. That's just an example of what happens, that they're the natural laws. So when we give negativity will come back to us. And I want to thank you again so much, all of you, for taking the time out to comment on these readings. I want to thank you so much from the bottom of my heart, and let's have a look. It is a full moon, strong intuition at this time. We all have it, okay, and we all need to trust it. What's going on today with the full moon in Scorpio, please, Spirit? What's going on? Scorpio is hidden, so I'm going to take a card that is hiding. We've got the Fool again. Aries, Uranus rules the sign of Aquarius. Aries is fire, it's pushing forward for changes, for this new cycle, brand new beginnings, everyone. Uranus is, we're doing it differently. We're doing something in a very original way, and we will be breaking free from any nasty cycles of the past. Exact same card as yesterday, and I also loved the fact that you were telling me that you love me referencing the recent readings, because these are daily readings, usually, and I'm thinking if they're on point, obviously the energies don't change so drastically from one day to the other, but there are small other details that come into the mix which could be important for you to hear. Today I'm going to also add the Lenormand. I'm going to take 3 cards, and I'm going to take those first, as they do tell a different story. Let's take 3 cards. So please, Spirit, 3 cards. What's going on for everyone on a collective scale, but as well as a personal scale? What is going on? We have the House. The House speaks about family. It speaks about anything that deals with our security, okay, family. The House is something very stable. It could speak of commitments as well. Something that is bringing us stability. So there's new beginnings here in something that we're going to stabilize, that's going to make us feel as though we're in our tribe. We're not alone. We've got, wow, the anchor, and the anchor is stability. It is getting grounded, and it is maybe even, we've planted those seeds, and now we're starting to manifest something that is bringing us security. Very important. And I do feel that's got a lot to do with the North Node having left the sign of Cancer, which is the house of home. Okay, so we've done that work. Now we're starting something new. And we have the scythe, and the scythe can mean, yes, cutting something out, something that was not working for us. We know that the death card usually shows the scythe, right? So we've cut out anything that was not working for us. This is a 10, but we know that the scythe can also speak of we've harvested those fields and we've collected the wheat, which is abundance, okay? So very interesting indeed. We've obviously gotten rid of that dead skin. Whatever was heavy in our life, we've left it, or we're leaving it. Let's see. What's at the bottom of the deck there? And we've got the dog. The dog means loyalty, companionship, friendship, and something that we've been working towards. We've been loyal towards something, okay? So insisting on trusting our situation, whatever we've been working towards, and that's what's brought us the positivity and the physicality of it. Okay, so let's take today's cards. So full moon in Scorpio, everyone. Do you know your charts? Do you know which house is Scorpio for you? I'm a Virgo rising, and therefore Scorpio is my third house of communication, business, internet, collaboration. So let's take today's cards. I'd love to hear your comments. What's at the foundation? We've got the 9 of Cups, and I'm using the Witch's Tarot today, which I absolutely love. I always like to change the decks once in a while. I feel it gives us more fresh energy. What's hidden from us? What could we be shown? And we've got the Ace of Wands. The Ace of Wands is creating something new, having a brand new beginning. This is the light coming on. The transformation has either happened, or some of you could still be going through it. You will have the knowledge of it. This is also, it's like that light going on for me. Ace of Wands, an ace up your sleeve. We've got the Fool, new beginning, some sort of a wish fulfillment here. Recent past, the world. There's that cycle having ended. As I've been saying, the world card is that fixed energy. It's Taurus, Scorpio, Leo, Aquarius. So I just wanted to mention also with this full moon, since it's happening in the sign of Scorpio, Scorpio is a fixed sign. Right across it is the sign of Taurus. Happy birthday if you are having your birthday today, dear Taurus. For those of you that are having your birthday today, this full moon is really going to impact your life. We know that after a full moon, there are always new beginnings because the full moon is a completion. Now, I'm going to say the full moon is in Scorpio. So at the new moon, for those of you that are Scorpio, at your new moon, so around your birthday, what was the wish that you sent out to the divine? What were you hoping for? What were you asking Spirit for? Logically, this should be the combination of it. Anyway, so there is a completing of a cycle. Yes, it's been successful, as we know that the fixed energy is hard to get through. So it's been tough. What's happening in the now? Wow. 10 of Swords. 10 of Swords. Wow. Which does turn into the Ace. This is the end of this burden. For those of you that are closing the door on this difficult cycle, this is an ending. This is an ending as it's been too harsh, way too harsh to handle. And 10s, thank God, are completion. Very similar to the Scythe card here. Very, very similar. So this is air energy. It's all about communication. It's all about our, the way we think, our thought process. But it does turn into the Ace of Swords, which is severing ties with the past, as well as that standing truth, being strong in our convictions and needing to do what we wish to start this new journey, this adventure. What's on our mind? And we've got the Karma card. And wow, we've got the eclipse here. We are less than a month away from the first eclipse, which will be happening on the 5th of June. Okay, so it is going to be happening in the sign of Sagittarius. So we've got the full moon in Scorpio. In a month, we're going to be having a full moon in the sign of Sagittarius. So the karma card, yes, is something amazing. People used to fear this. There is a lot of fear around this, but this is also the archangels giving us a second chance. This is the rebirth after the death, okay? After something hasn't been working, it's here. It is here. It will be shown. For some of us, it could take up to, all this month, during all this month, because the eclipse energies are here. And something with an eclipse is usually taken away from us. Let's see what the action and advice is. And this is Pluto, of course, Scorpio. Full moon, Scorpio. We've got the 5 of Cups. Do not fret. Let go of the past. There is a chance here. Don't look at things in a negative way. Positivity helps us move forward. That is what gives us the energy to move forward. What gives us the reason to get up and get out of bed every day. Let's take the outcome. And we've got the Ace of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles, something stable, something real, something that will give us a value, something that we value, we will start working on. This is a potential, of course. And I was talking about cycles. We've got, again, the World card is a cycle usually. The Fool is a new cycle. Tens mean the ending of a cycle and the beginning of a new. We've also got the full moon here. Okay, so beautiful. Ace of Pentacles, something physical, tangible, and dependable. Let's take the divine position. What does Spirit want us to know? And we have the 4 of Cups, and I believe that this is something that has been dealt with in the past. Venus and Jupiter will be retrograding in a few days. So will Saturn. Saturn in about 4 days will be retrograding, so he will loosen up and let us, that'll give us the chance to be able to see what we need to, because Saturn is a planet of, and it's very karmic, of course, too. Yes, Saturn obviously stopped now in the sky, and therefore his hold on us is very, very strong. But also he's all about karma and timing. So, when we're in retrograde seasons, which is practically in a few days, we know that it's time to turn inwards, and it's us having the chance to redirect the energies, to review situations. So whatever that locked door was with Saturn, now that Saturn will be retrograding and Venus following and Jupiter following, I do believe that this offer will be coming back as it's on the table. This offer is here. Okay, let's take another card, but I will take it in a minute. Let's have a look at the bottom. We've got the 8 of Pentacles, and look at the energies in this card. So much to do with Scorpio. We've got the skull here, which is death. Okay, something that we've been working hard towards. There will be a transformation around it, and I believe it's got a lot to do with, looking at the details. This is the Virgo card. Our daily routine. Do we put enough energy into it? Have we? Or have we studied and processed and looked at things closely? I think that we've put in the energy with Saturn going direct. We've been working hard, not seeing the results. Now Saturn, of course, giving us that breather will help us to actually see. Page of Swords, news coming in, collaboration where information is concerned. Someone is willing to do that. So Page of Swords is the truth. It's also studying and it's also learning. So learning the truth, maybe even through study, looking at things closely. We've got the High Priest, which is Taurus, keeping the faith. The High Priest has got 2 keys there. This is very spiritual. The High Priest, Taurus, is values, right? Let's look at your love lives. Let's look at the romance angels. So please, Spirit, what is the message today? What is happening in love for those who are viewing this video? What are the energies, the messages around love? 7th of May. We have codependency. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. That is the Capricorn energy, no doubt. And with the 9 of Cups in the foundation, this can speak of someone having power over us, and someone trying to escape a situation, trying to escape the difficulty, the illusion, the lack of clarity. And this is 9 of Cups, someone having, I should say, feeling that they've been able to manage a situation. This could be the person that you are now closing the door on with this 10 of Swords. Someone thinks as though they've gotten away from something. They've gotten away with something, but they don't know that this is the end. And as I was saying yesterday, justice, karma is what goes around comes around. Now, for others of you that have been hoping for your wish fulfillment, this is obviously hoping to be able to sever ties with some sort of a burden, a codependency. This could be anything Saturnian. And when I say Saturnian, it could be karmic. It could also be a narcissistic relationship. It may have been anything to do with breaking a bad habit. And we know that the codependency word, revolves around fears. Let's see what else. We have attraction. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. So some of you are codependent because there is a strong sexual attraction here. Now, relationships like that could be good for you, but also could be very unhealthy. And of course, it's not something that is easy to overcome. I do feel with the Ace of Pentacles here in the outcome, it speaks of we're looking at something much more stable, not something flighty and something just sexual, right? We've got 2 aces here in the reading, people. 2 aces. So some of you are leaving a codependent relationship as you're looking for something much more stable. You're not looking only for the physical attraction. You want something long-lasting. Let's see. And we've got worth waiting for. And it's all about divine timing, people. Here are the angels. They're ready. They've still got their feet on the ground, but they're ready to take flight. Divine timing is at work in your love life. So timing, again, very karmic. Saturn is the Lord of karma and time. What's at the bottom? Forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. Forgiveness is a major thing. Usually when we hold on to old situations, there's no room for newness. Even if someone's done you wrong, just forgive them and just let it go and make that space in your heart for something new to replace it. It is safe for you to love. We had that yesterday, I would say. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. Now, for those of you that have been dealing with someone that you are very, very attracted to, they may be a person that's got a lot on their plate. They've had people just like leeches hanging off them as they were codependent. Now that means that someone could be burdened with a lot of responsibilities, and that could mean that they were not able to nurture and love your relationship. And this doesn't have to be, of course, again, love only. It could be any sort of a relationship. So they've been waiting, okay? They're ready to take flight. If there has been a disconnect, okay, forgiveness is a must here. So you can, let go of the past weights and start a new journey. Take the risk, go on that adventure. And again, of course, the lockdown doesn't help with these angels taking flight. And when I say these angels, it could be your beloved that is taking the form of these angels, and they're wanting to fly and come closer to you, but there is no flight at this time. So patience. We know that the Ace of Pentacles is something long-term, but it's something physical and it's real. So it's going to take a little bit of time. Let's see what else we've got. Queen of Cups. On the Fool card, we've got the Fool and the Queen of Cups, everyone. This is incredible. 2 times we've got the Fool here. Someone is ready to be that warrior. Someone that has been weighed down by self-worth issues. They felt as though they were not good enough. Maybe. And they were scared to start this new adventure. They were, in their psyche, they felt that they had a chip on their shoulder. And now I feel as though this is a second chance. And this could be, these could also be messages of self-worth. Someone's been working through that. They've been loyal to themselves. And now it's as though they're transforming, just like that butterfly that is coming out of that cocoon. The stage of the chrysalis of the butterfly has happened. And I would say that the butterfly is almost ready now to come out of her shell, her cocoon. Let's see what else we've got. What about this 9 of Cups? And we've got the Sun. We had the Sun in this area yesterday, I think. Yes. And we also had the Sun at the foundation recently. Leo. Leo is clarity. It's healing. It's wanting to take that risk. It's moving towards true love. We know that the Sun is also children. Okay. Leo, another fixed sign, everyone. We've had Taurus, we've had Leo, we've got Scorpio. What's missing? Aquarius, of course. Aquarius, which is the future. Let's look at that Ace of Wands. And we have the 4 of Pentacles. And I'm going to say whoever was holding back and not open. We had this card yesterday right here in the now position. 4 of Pentacles. Someone's been holding back, or they've been waiting for this brand new beginning. Okay, so we've got the butterfly right here. Four of Pentacles is usually my Taurus card. We are having, I'm going to say this full moon in Scorpio has Taurus right across from it. Taurus is our values. It's what we love. And it's also got to do with the physical body, everyone. So, and the earth. So Mother Gaia. 4 of Pentacles is we're looking for security. Some of us have been really scared to take that risk. I think that's the energy that's changing here. The World card. We have the 10 of Wands, another 10. Yes, it's been burdensome. That is the end of that cycle. Newness. Newness is in front of us. Let's look at that 10 of Swords. And we have the 2 of Wands. The choice has been made to move forward. Those of you that have been dealing with 2 different people, you've made your choice now. You're looking towards the future. You're planning. You're ready to move towards that adventure. The door is open, everyone. Let's have a look at that karma card, which is judgment. Judgment is here, everyone. And we have the strength card. Okay, so I'm going to say, because this is a card of trust as well. You need to trust yourself that whatever is leaving your life at this time, it's for your own good. Also, I'm going to say this is a second chance where there's been trust broken. Okay, you've got the ability. You've also got maybe someone who's found the courage now to take that next step. To take that next step into something that's going to be real, long-lasting. Something that will be worth your efforts. Strength card again is Leo. Leo is the sun in our solar system. It is the brightest star in our life. And it's interesting that we know that with a full moon, of course, the light from the moon is the reflection from the sun. So I do feel, even having the sun here, we're going to see a lot. Now with this full moon, it could take up to a couple of weeks for some of you until the new moon. And the new moon is going to be on the 22nd of May. And it is going to be happening in the sign of Gemini. Gemini is all about communication, collaboration. And new moons are new beginnings. So let's have a look at that Five of Cups. And we have the Queen of Swords. Yes, this is the Queen of Swords leaving the past where it needs to be. We've got the Queen of Cups, which is a very strong, intuitive queen, someone who's open emotionally. Here we've got the Queen of Swords, which could be the same person. Queen of Swords is usually the divorcee, or usually someone who's been through a lot. Very different energies though, very different. Someone's had their heart broken and they've had to protect their heart from any more pain. She's had to shield her heart as she's gone through her own issues. She's sitting right on those Five of Cups. And we know she's holding that Ace of Swords, which means she's ready for a successful new beginning. But she's also waiting on conversation. She's waiting on reciprocity, openness and truth before she can open her heart again. Let's have a look at that Ace of Pentacles. So the outcome position. And we've got the Ten of Pentacles, everyone. Marriage, family, children, security from family, money coming through. Wow. Look at that. This is the card of generations. This is the card of heritage. This is the card of support all around. Manifestation of dreams. We've got the 10. The scythe here, which I do believe here mainly for most of you, does speak of receiving that abundance. Yes, for some of you, the scythe is cutting away. So which side of the fence are you on? I see a lot of positivity here with the Ace of Pentacles. Those of you that are single, you could be coming into a new relationship. We've got strong earth here. We've got earth. We've got earth would be Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. I'm going to say mainly Taurus because I did see the card of Taurus, the Hierophant. We've also got, yes, this is the main energy, sorry. We've got the Sun card here, which I'm looking at the major arcana, right? We've got the Fool, which is Aries. Leo. We've got Scorpio. They're the strongest signs here now for Earth. It would have been Taurus, as that's a major arcana. Let's have a look at this Four of Cups. And we have the Two of Pentacles. So yes, another two. Someone's trying to see how they can work this out. How can they come around with that offer again? How can they let go of things that have been holding them back, and either accept this cup, or get the courage, which is the strength card, and come forth and be open to communication and forgiveness. Let's take another card. Two of Pentacles could also be someone making a choice between two people. And we've got the Emperor here, everyone. And the Emperor is not easy. He's not an easy energy, but he talks about security. He is a number 4. So as I was saying in the beginning, for those of you that are dealing with someone that's had a lot on their plate, this is the Emperor. What's at the bottom? We've got the Three of Pentacles. Three of Pentacles is some sort of an expansion, an initial stage of success. We've got someone here that is blind. They're communicating in an intuitive way, as they're feeling through the energies. You know, blind people, they cannot see, and therefore they've got a much stronger sense of intuition, and, you know, they trust their gut. And I feel as though the fact that there hasn't been clarity because there is blindness here, I feel as though this person is going with their gut and they're ready to collaborate. Let's have a look at this Eight of Pentacles. And remember the Three of Pentacles yesterday. I did say that if there is a third person in your life, okay, a third person, that's what is bringing in the harm here. Whether this person is physically around you or even still holding space within your heart, you need to forgive and release. Let's have a look at that Eight of Pentacles. Someone is spying. Someone is maybe even searching through the internet here, doing their homework, looking at things that they may have missed. And that could be, for a lot of you, you could be finding the information of what you've been looking for on this full moon of Scorpio. Let's have a look. And we've got the Lovers here. So Gemini is here as well. The Lovers, yes, is a divine union, a very strong connection. Gemini, again, that's where Venus will be retrograding. So for those of you that are single, you're going to be with a Venus retrograde. You are going to be thinking of what and how you communicate in your relationships. If you are dealing with someone, if you are committed, or if you've been in a long-term relationship, then this could be the time where there'll be more openness to collaborating on your emotions, speaking about it, you know, putting all the problems up on the table and saying, this is not working, let's do it this way. That's what Venus retrograding in the sign of Gemini will be about. But it's also love coming back from the past situations coming back for clearing, for fixing, or for cutting away. What's at the bottom? We've got the Five of Swords. There is, a lot of you are dealing with a third person, or this is a very conflictual energy where the conversation that may need to be had could be a difficult one. And this could be speaking about the past. There's been an argument, a fight, an imbalance. What's beneath that? And we've got the Empress. And the Emperor is here. The Empress, Taurus, Libra. And the Empress is someone who is very, very creative. Again, the mother. Let's have a look. I want to take a card on this codependency regarding addictions. Let's see. And we've got the Hermit. So this could mean, and this is Virgo, it could be a Virgo out there that's listening to this that has been in a codependent relationship. But this could also be someone is addicted to looking for the information, or someone is connecting spiritually so they can break away from this cycle of addictions and fears, whatever that is. Okay, so That's what I see with that. Let's take one more card on the Lovers. Now we know that the Emperor is Aries, Taurus. Could be someone that's short-tempered. But this is someone that is a father, no doubt. And maybe he's been through his own pain. If this is your partner, he is dressed up in a suit of armor. So yes, he is minding his heart. We do have the Queen of Swords and the Emperor, which are very similar in many ways. Let's have a look at the Lovers and the Eight of Pentacles. And we've got the King of Cups, people. King of Cups, someone that is open. They've got an open heart here. King of Cups, and I was wondering yesterday, I'm thinking we've been having the three kings except for the King of Cups. He's here today. That's interesting. And we've also got the Queen of Cups. So, someone has had a choice to make. They've been listening to their intellect, but now they're ready to go with what their heart desires, what their heart yearns for. And we know that the King of Cups is also very, because this is a water sign, more than likely, Sun, Moon or Rising, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, and we do have more Scorpio. Doesn't have to be, because it is the full moon in Scorpio right now. So this King of Cups is someone that is going with his intuition. He is a king. He is a king. Now, yes, this could be the same person for others of you. Doesn't have to be. You could be choosing between two different people. For those of you that are dealing with two, I would say more than likely that you are leaving someone that was very, I don't want to use the word narcissistic, but someone that was not open emotionally. And for those of you that this is the same person, yes, they've had a lot on their plate, but this connection to spirit has been an understanding. This is beautiful energy. This is the best card you can get on top of the codependency card. So someone has seen the truth. They've seen their addictions. They've seen the truth of what was hidden. And now they're ready to move towards some sort of positive movement. Why? Because the Hermit is a number 9. What comes after the Hermit is the Wheel of Fortune. I want to take one more card on that Hermit. And we have the Hanging Man. And the Hanging Man is Pisces. Pisces can mean unconditional love, but it can also mean seeing the truth after the illusions. Now I'm going to say, yes, Venus is squaring over to Neptune, and that's not easy. It's clouded judgment. It's illusion around partnerships, values, things that are of importance to you. But the Hanging Man is also Pisces. It's the end of the cycle. Pisces is the 12th house. We've got Aries twice here. And Aries is someone who's willing to take that risk. This is also, though, clarity, okay? Okay, so whatever's been suspended in time, I think that the understanding of it is coming through. Let's just take one card on that as you heal and release, the past, with the forgiving and learning card, which is the general energy for love. And we have the Death card. There it is, Scorpio. Wow. And we've got Temperance, everyone. This is Jupiter. This is healing. The rainbows come out after the rain. The sun is here. Archangel Michael is here. Patience is a virtue. The offer is here again. This is the Page of Cups. The apology is here as well. Let's take some handwritten cards. What I've noticed here right now Can you see that child there that is offering that bouquet of flowers? This is a very trusting offer. This is, the child is innocent. There is innocence after the transformation and trust. So yes, the bouquet, interesting. Let's have a look now. I do feel that, of course, this is a general reading. So I'm going to take, because I feel that the Queen of Cups and the Queen of Swords, for some of you, it's the same person. For others of you, if you are a male out there and you're dealing with two feminine energies, of course, one is more emotionally open, the other one is not. So we've got air, Gemini. Gemini is here. Could be Aquarius as well, even though the Queen of Swords is usually my card of Libra, and we did have a lot of, we had the Justice card twice yesterday. Now, Queen of Cups is Pisces, Scorpio. We don't actually have the card of Cancer today. So I do need to mention these signs. Of course, as I said, it's a general reading. So, okay, 3 cards are falling out. I'm going to take them. Okay, I'm going to let you put these messages where you think they speak to you and your personal journey. As we do have King of Cups, the Emperor, Queen of Cups, Queen of Swords. Okay, we've got 4 characters in this reading. We also had the Empress before, if you remember. And we've got the Emperor here. So let's take these 3 cards and see what they say. You grew a flower in my heart, which I call love. I want to marry you. I want to share my life with you. Of course, this is the outcome. And I do apologize, but I'm married. I know I lied, but now you know. Wow, and this card has come up recently, yes. Now, I'm going to say that there is someone out there that, yes, is married. They have lied about that. They may have been in a codependent relationship, which they're wanting to get out of now. So they may have kept their marital status from you. So are you going to forgive and move past this? Or are you going to close the door on that? So that is the forgiving and learning energy here. Nevertheless, whatever the case, divine timing is at work in your love life, not only in your love life, but also in your relationships, where blessings will be coming in. There is a strong notion of understanding and also putting yourself in the other person's position for a moment to see what they're feeling and where they're coming from. Okay, so let's take the message from Spirit. So today is 7th of May, please, Spirit. What is the message today, please, Spirit? Thank you. And we have embrace the moment. Let's read it. Embrace this day, this very moment. Think positively today and repel those negative thoughts. Try not to judge yourself or others. We've got the Judgment card here. This may be harder than you think. What is actually happening is that you're changing your energy. So, change, transformation on a very deep level with Scorpio. And I hope that that helps you understand what the energies are for today. Embrace the moment, so go with it. Okay, and that means embracing the moment says that we need to not only wait for tomorrow, but live in the moment. And on that note, I want to thank you so much. Thank you to all of you. We've got the bear here, which is protection, mother, motherly, and the death card, which is change. I want to thank you all so much, and I want to send you my best wishes. Hope that you receive the clarity today. I will be back tomorrow. I'm actually thinking of doing some Venus retrograde for each individual sign videos. Looking forward to doing that. Look out for those videos. Press on the bell, the notifications, and subscribe if you have not already. I want to thank you so much. See you tomorrow.